sir, really can't lah.
Okay bro, we just here to help, not here to kaypoh.
Yeah lah, the Mutu from Omokyo also want to help, but boss say cannot.
Aiya, that Mutu don't know anything one lah.
Yeah, that's what I heard also. That's why boss say cannot.
Yeah lah, but more help means more eyes lah. Like staircase got blood stain, don't know if you all got see or not.
Got blood stain? Where?
Yes. Huh? What bloodstains?
You didn't get that? It's just downstairs. Come, I show you.
So, Uncle Lo is not the murderer?
Oh, sorry. I see wrongly. I thought it's blood. Already. My eyesight getting bad.
No need to feel paiseh lah.
Yeah lah, no worries, brother.
Next time treat us coffee when we at Clementi.
Sure bro, see you around.
Raj, what is going on?
It's Ang. I saw her inside the house.
What?
I think we can find her on the rooftop.
Sir, Uncle Lo isn't the murderer. I have used luminol to confirm it.
You what?
I sprayed luminol on the...
What you just did is reckless. This is insubordination.
Sir, although what Sergeant Ang did was wrong, she managed to enter the crime scene.
Sir, at least my method works.
Works? You just contaminated the entire crime scene with luminol. Are you even aware that luminol was only first used in the 1990s? What if they check and they find luminol? Huh?
Sir, I'm not stupid, okay? I wiped them off before I left. And at least I managed to prove that Uncle Lo isn't the murderer.
That is not the point.
Then what is the point of this mission?
When we get back, I'm going to report you.
One of the reasons why SPA agreed to the Chronos mission is to help improve the reputation of the Singapore Police Agency. But ASP LEE, you and your team did the exact opposite. What do you have to say?
Sir, as mentioned in the report, Sergeant Ang has stepped out of line and had acted recklessly, resulting in this outcome.
Sir, my actions were reckless, but they worked.
Yes, Sergeant Ang, but at what cost? Your actions have caused a fracture in history, and it has already altered people's lives. I think you still don't understand the seriousness of this matter. Imagine if someone stops the murder of JFK. The whole entire history of United States will be altered. You and I might not even exist.
Sir, my recommendation is to remove Ang from our next time travel mission.
Negative. There isn't any more budget for Chronos project and we cannot afford to train new personnel for Chronos. That's it. Dismiss. At the very least, she did manage to verify that Lo is not the murderer.
Raj, how about we make an appeal to exclude Ang?
So, it's just you and me?
We don't need her. She's a ticking time bomb, a loose cannon.
Sir, I trust Sergeant Ang's instinct. If not for her, we might not be able to rule out Uncle Lo as a suspect.
Inspector Raj, we were lucky back then. We can't afford another mistake. One more mistake and I'm back to teaching those dumb cadets. Don't you want a promotion or something?
Sir, to me, being a police officer is just a job. A few more years and I can get my long service award. And to be honest, I still don't understand what is the point of this time travel mission. To gather evidence for a case that was unsolved 100 years ago?
I understand where you are coming from. When I wrote the proposal, all I was thinking was how it can help me get a promotion. And yes, the whole mission might seem pointless, but if you take a step back and see the broader picture, we are helping Singapore reduce one more unsolved cold case. And don't you think it's the right thing to do?
Anyway, I believe Ang has learned her lesson. She won't be doing anything rash again. And we really need an extra pair of hands.
Fine, but make sure you help stop her if she's out of control again.
Oh.
So, no more superhero stunts, okay?
Yes, sir.
Great, then I'll keep the briefing short. The objective of our next Chrono mission is to verify if Gambler Wang is involved in the murder.
Huh? Wang?
Yeah, according to our reports, prior to the murder, Wang had asked Lim to place an illegal bet in the 4D lottery. However, when the illegal bet won, Lim claimed that he forgot to place the bet for Wang. Wang must have felt cheated, so killing Lim's kids can be Wang's way of revenge.
Yes? But murdering children for lottery money sounds too much?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Killing children for stolen lottery winnings? Isn't it a bit far-fetched?
It's 1979. People back then were obviously more barbaric.
Gentlemen, please do a final check. Time travelers, please proceed.
Next photo is taken 1 hour after the murder took place. This is the last photo negative we can find from 1979. This will also mean that this will be your last chance to time travel back.
The Chronos committee had decided to limit your trip to 2 hours. This is to avoid any similar incident like before. Is that clear?
Yes, sir!
Best of luck. Execute time travel.
Raj, we'll get this right this time.
I don't think this will work.
What? We only have 3 hours to the beanbag time and you still have funky ideas?
No. I just think it's easier if I rappel from the exterior of the building and enter through the...
Rappel? Can you believe what she is suggesting? Sergeant Ang, are you dying to be a superhero? This mission is not for you to show off or prove your skills. This is a stealth mission. We are supposed to execute this mission with the least amount of disturbance.
Sir, Wang's DNA doesn't match any DNA samples collected from the crime scene.
Plan B. Use liminal. Sir, can I check what time is it now?
Hongsimi. Huh?
Nothing. Never mind.
笑啊 笑。
No blue glow? Could he have changed his shoes?
Negative. His shoe size doesn't match the one at the crime scene.
Shit! That means Gambler Wang is not the killer? Wait! That mysterious witness!
Congrats in your team's stellar performance. You have been able to win praises from the international Chronos community, marking a success to Singapore history. While we were unable to identify who the real murderer is, your team was able to use modern forensic method to clear the list of names of potential suspects. For ages, the public have been making wild speculation and accusation about who the murderer was, and how the police force did not do justice to the victims. A job well done. With that, the Chronos team will be officially disbanded. And this is a token from ICC. Your future appointment will be finalized soon. Meantime, await for further orders. Hey Nee! Don't worry about your appointment. It's been taken care of. Let's have a drink someday.